Constructing a lightsaber marks a padawan forever as a member of the Jedi Order. The construction of a lightsaber is more than just signifying your loyalty to the Jedi Order. It's an opportunity to make a saber of your own and grow personally and spiritually through the Force. The Jedi Path Book talks about making a lightsaber when a Jedi initiate becomes a Jedi padawan. Their masters will instruct them on what components they will need to make their lightsaber. A lightsaber is comprised of several working parts: the hand grip, the emitter matrix, the lens assembly, the power cell, and the kyber crystal or focusing crystal as stated in the book. All of these parts are what is needed to make up a lightsaber, but the one thing that can differ between Jedi is the material used to make these parts. This is an important part where a Padawan needs to listen to the Force in deciding what material to use. If they want to use wood or metal, it doesn't matter, but they do need to listen to what is speaking to them. Once they have chosen the parts that they want, they will go to the caves on Ilum to meditate and construct their lightsabers. Masters Qui-Gon, Kenobi, Skywalker, and even Ahsoka Tano all offer some advice in the margins regarding Ilum. Jin advises the Padawans to beware of the Gorgodans, that they eat carbon-based life forms. Kenobi says that what his master put down is an understatement and that the Order is trying to kill them, while Anakin says that there is nothing to worry about because he easily killed 3 of them. Ahsoka tells everybody reading these passages just to calm down and give the Gorgodans your rations because they are just hungry. Now, when constructing your lightsaber, there's a mantra that you have to keep in mind. The crystal is the heart of the blade. The heart is the crystal of the Jedi. The Jedi is the crystal of the Force. The Force is the blade of the heart. All are intertwined. The crystal, the blade, the Jedi, we are one. This mantra states, just like the last line says, that the Jedi with his saber and the crystal inside it all need to work together to thrive and serve within the Force. This mantra will help focus a Padawan when meditating on Ilum so they can accurately forge their saber. The final step to lightsaber construction requires complete silence and concentration. All of the pieces of the saber need to be focused and fused together at a molecular level, and Padawans achieve this through meditation and the Force. If for whatever reason they are not fully concentrated through the Force, when they ignite their saber it will cause it to explode on ignition, resulting in a lost hand, but even more painful than that is the failure of their construction. Padawans typically only create the standard saber when they are constructing their first one. Only after a lot of experience and training will they begin to learn about the other types of sabers and how to construct them. We have seen a lot of different sabers in Star Wars canon, and for example there are curved hilt lightsabers, the Shoto, the Light Club, dual phase lightsaber, the dual bladed lightsaber, the Lightsaber Pike, and the Light Whip. The curved hilt lightsaber is the least radical of all the types of sabers one can make. The bend in the extended hilt on the saber rarely is over 30 degrees. The Jedi who wield the saber like this are practitioners of the Form 2 saber fighting style that excel in saber-to-saber combat. They prefer the balance, weight, and precision handling the saber offers to them. Dooku is one of the most well-known Jedi to carry a blade like this. The Shoto is a short saber that usually is only about half a meter in length. Jedi usually use a Shoto as a secondary blade in their non-dominant hand. There are Jedi who are small in stature, and the Shoto is perfect for them due to their size. Master Yoda is a good example of a Jedi who uses the Shoto for combat. The Light Club is a giant saber with a massive handle and a thick blade. They are often built by Hokes or other Jedi of unusually large stature. This blade was used in the time of Revan and Malak, and is associated mainly with the Sith. The dual phase saber is a saber that has 2 kyber crystals inside of it. The second crystal adds the ability to focus the blade itself and make it twice as long as a normal saber. The primary use for this saber would be for surprise attacks. The dual-bladed saber is exactly how it seems. It's one saber with a blade on either end. In the Jedi Path Book, they mention that it comes from the last Sith War and is used primarily by the Sith, but there is nothing inherently wicked in its design. And Anakin mentions here that while that is true, if you come across a Sith marauder, it is often hard to defend against even for experienced Jedi Masters. And Scarch Vonk, Jedi Battlemaster that wrote this section, says that it takes years of practice to know how to fight with a dual-bladed lightsaber, and only a few Jedi, including him, can teach you how to do it. And the Lightsaber Pike is quite like the dual-bladed saber in its fighting style. The main differences that it has is that instead of 2 blades on one end, the other end has a shaft with a smaller blade on the other side. And the shaft side is a saber-resistant metal used for defending. The light whip is the most exotic weapon that uses the crystal energy technology. Instead of having a rigid blade, it has a flexible tendril that can be used to capture and cut as well. Vonk instructs that unless you are already experienced with an actual whip, you should not even attempt to hold a light whip. Luke adds his knowledge to this section by saying that Lumia's light whip seems to be based on this design, even though her light whip has several strands. And now I hope that you all enjoyed this video on the different lightsabers and how one is constructed. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and also comment what you found interesting about this video. I found it interesting that there's a light club and that it's mainly built for larger people in stature, and I would love to see this come to live action. I hope that you all have a great day, and may the Force be with you, always.